What is a dopamine detox and how does it work? A dopamine detox is a term that has gained popularity in recent years, especially in discussions about mental health and productivity. It's not a medical procedure, but rather a self-imposed restriction of certain pleasurable activities and stimuli in an attempt to reset or rebalance your brain's dopamine system. Dopamine is a neurotransmitter associated with pleasure, reward, motivation, and addiction. Here's how a dopamine detox typically works. Number one, identifying overstimulating habits. First, you need to identify habits or activities in your life that provide instant gratification and might be overstimulating your dopamine system. These can include excessive use of social media, video games, junk food, or even activities like binge watching TV shows. It can even include things such as hanging out with your friends way too often. Think of it as anything that you do to reward yourself or that you associate with having fun or with being pleasurable. These are the habits that are likely to be using up a lot of your dopamine on a daily basis. Number two, create a detox plan. You create a plan to temporarily abstain from or significantly reduce these activities. This usually involves setting specific time limits or days during which you will avoid these sources of instant pleasure. It's funny how we've all heard this before in one form or the other. For example, when we may have been younger and we're watching TV for hours or playing video games and we're getting told off for it and being told to go outside to play, to read a book, or to even do our homework. There must have always been a reason as to why our instincts tell us to not only just play hard but to also work hard and have some sort of balance between the two. Number three, replace with productive or healthy habits. During the detox, you replace the time and energy you would have spent on those overstimulating activities with more productive, meaningful, or healthier habits. This can include exercise, reading, meditation, spending time with loved ones, or pursuing personal goals. This could also include working on your business and running those errands that have been outstanding for a while. When you're very used to enjoying yourself and having a good time indulging in those unhealthy and unproductive habits, it's very difficult to get back into work. This is why people experience the holiday blues after coming back from a vacation and going back into the office for work. This is due to the difference in dopamine levels, and it takes a while for someone to feel normal again and get back into their work grind. However, it's good to stay away from too many overstimulating activities since it does make you more content, focused, and driven. And then when you do go back to your fun habits every so often, you can enjoy it and appreciate it a lot more. Number four, mindfulness and reflection. Many people use this time to practice mindfulness and reflect on their goals, values, and the impact of their habits on their overall well-being. It's a chance to gain clarity about what truly matters in life, and it's always important to make sure you're headed in the right direction and not going off track. This would be a perfect time to do exactly just that. Sometime when you're just so caught up in the day-to-day life, it can be very easy to lose sight of your goals and become too comfortable. Sometimes you need to take away all the constant fun and enjoyment in order to slow things down for a moment and evaluate whether you're using your time correctly or not, and whether you're still heading in the right direction, and if not, it's a great time to adjust accordingly. Number five, gradual reintroduction. After the detox period, some people reintroduce the pleasurable activities in a more controlled and mindful manner. The idea is to enjoy them in moderation without letting them dominate your life. This really does work if you do it for long enough, since you change what you associate pain and pleasure with. You'll start associating the hard work with pleasure, and you'll enjoy doing it more and will feel good from the momentum you pick up from being productive. Then when you do return to those fun habits every so often, you can enjoy and appreciate them more, as they are more well deserved and earned. And as long as it's done in moderation, you can definitely indulge in them every so often. The concept behind a dopamine detox is that overexposure to highly stimulating activities can lead to reduced sensitivity to dopamine, making it harder to find joy and motivation in everyday life. By temporarily cutting back on these activities, you can reset your dopamine system, which can lead to a greater appreciation for simple pleasures and increased motivation to pursue meaningful goals. It's important to remember that while some people find value in dopamine detoxes, it's not a one-size-fits-all solution, and the scientific evidence supporting its effectiveness is to some extent limited. It can work out differently for everyone, and it's essential to approach it with a balanced and realistic perspective. That being said, it's definitely worth a try, and if it does work out for you, you can do it every so often to help you keep on track of things and stay focused, motivated, and driven. That's it for the video, guys. If you did enjoy it, please make sure to leave a like and comment down below on any suggestions for any future videos. Until next time, peace.